Hey, coaching types. Been a little while since I did a one-way conversation video, but everything's now been ironed out in my life. Things are going well. Coming to you from the frozen tundra of Houston, Texas. That's right. It's been below freezing for a couple of days now, and the hysteria here, what's going to happen, pipes bursting and winterizing your home and all that other stuff is a big deal. A lot of people still suffering from some 2021 snowpocalypse drama. But today's supposed to be sunny and warmer, high in the high 40s today, so we're past the frozen part of all of this, and everything's good on my end of it. So one of the things I want to talk about today is low confidence, low self-esteem, imposter syndrome. I think a lot of coaches go through this, and it needs to be addressed. There's that time where you're doing really, really well, and you may suffer from some self-doubt and go, "Is this really who I am? Am I doing a good job at this?" People are telling me I'm doing a good job, but how can I be doing a good job, right? I have no idea what I'm doing. And that's okay to not know what you're doing. And what brought all of this on, what brought this conversation on for me, right, was that I'm becoming kind of a podcast guy in that I watch some now. And one of my favorite podcasts is The Cube with Tom Power, right? And he had Dan Levy on, who's one of my favorite personalities out there. Dan Levy, he's amazing. And I'm going to show you a little clip here of what brought this on for me. And I was like, man, I can really relate to that. And I know a lot of other coaches can. So check this out real quick.
If I understand this correctly, after you win like 133 Emmys, you win like a million.
Yeah,
Emmys,
I buy Screenwriting for Dummies,
and
I start reading.
You buy the Screenwriting Mad Libs and start filling it in.
That's exactly it. Nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody. It's all a fluke. Everyone is going through the same kind of experience, and everyone has doubts about themselves, and everyone has kind of fears about their own capabilities and fears that like maybe this is it and I'll never find, another idea. I think there's this amazing thing about acknowledging the fact that you don't know what you're doing, and all you can do is try.
Now, how awesome is that? I know exactly where Dan is coming from. It's like nobody knows what they're doing. It's fantastic, right? It takes a lot of confidence to say, I don't know what I'm doing. That actually takes a lot of confidence to say. And to say, I'm studying, I'm working hard, I'm trying to get better at what I do. But the reality is, I think almost all of it are out here kind of winging the whole thing, right? We're trying to figure all of this out. And that includes everybody from professional coaches at the highest level of the game to the new beginner who might just be getting started. They're showing some interest in coaching, and they're trying to study up. And maybe they're having a good season. Maybe their players are developing in the way they want to develop. Maybe they're meeting all of their goals and expectations. But they still look in the mirror and they go, it feels good. It comes from a little bit of a lack of self-confidence. And I've been there. I completely understand it. I'm pretty far from that now, right? But I'm in my 25th year of this. So it took a long time. I felt for a whole decade, it's like I had no idea what I was doing in my own head, right? I knew what I wanted done, and it seemed like I was getting it done, but I didn't hold the licenses or the education or the knowledge or playing experience of some of the other coaches that I was doing as well as, or maybe even a step better than, right? So I was like, how is it that I can be doing this without all of this education, without all of this knowledge, without all of this playing experience? That I've never been a pro player. So how can I be having all of this success and these other guys with all of this experience be the ones struggling? But they seem to have so much confidence. It's crazy, right? Just know that you're not alone in this, right? It's something that you can get through. It's something that you can work through. A couple of things that I started doing to get past this. The first thing that you have to do is start to kind of believe in yourself a little bit. And I know that's hard to do, but you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, look, I've done a good job. I'm doing a great job, right? Try to build up your self-confidence. It's okay to talk to yourself. And I've had to do it on a few occasions. It's okay to say no to other people too, and stick up for what you believe in your integrity and your training and the way you're doing things. And it's okay to say, hey, look, I'm doing things the way I feel like they should be done. Whether it's the best way or not the best way, I don't know. Because in this thing, there might not be a right, a wrong, a best way, a one way to do things right? But you gotta believe in yourself enough to think, okay, this is what I believe, and this is the way that I'm gonna continue to do it, and I'm not gonna compromise that for anybody. Another thing that I'd like to see out of people who lack self-confidence is learning to accept the praise. You're gonna get it if you're doing a good job, and learn to accept it for yourself. Smile, be happy, and realize that all of these people telling you that you're doing a good job can't possibly be wrong, or can't possibly be just trying to make you feel good about yourself. That's not generally how it works. Another thing that you can do is go after different challenges. Now, I know that seems counterintuitive a little bit, but let me tell you one of the things. I like a project, right? I like to look and say, hey, this could be a good project. So I like a project. I don't necessarily have to be continuously coaching the best teams or anything like that. I like a project. I like to take a situation and make it better, build it, and construct things and improve things. So when you are successful enough times, you'll actually start to believe in yourself, in my opinion. And when you take on new challenges and improve those things, it makes it easier to believe in yourself a little bit. So go ahead and take on different challenges. And finally, the last thing I want you to realize is that all of this is just a ride. We're all in it for a short period of time, and we're all just trying to have, I gotta be honest with you, I'm just trying to have fun. I've found something that I enjoy doing, and I'm trying to have fun with it. And I've learned that nobody out here is a master of it all. Nobody has figured it all out. And that it's okay to say, look, I'm doing a good job, but I'm still trying to get better, right? It's okay to say I haven't figured it all out. And I found that when you start doing that, it actually breeds more confidence into you. And frankly, like Dan Levy said, nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody has it all figured out. Keep coaching, guys. See you out on the field.